Selena's meteoric rise to stardom in the Latin music industry paved the way for her ambitious crossover into mainstream music in 1995. By mid-March, the singer was halfway through recording her first English-language album. Record execs were certain Selena was poised to take her place alongside pop giants like Madonna.
Selena's potential at that time could have been through the roof. The all-English-speaking album, I thought that was going to bring it to the next level.
She was super excited. This had been her dream. I knew that dream was going to come true. It was inevitable. I mean, you cannot stop a talent like hers.
While Selena was poised to conquer the mainstream market, Yolanda Saldivar's obsession with the singer turned to panic as she scrambled to deny allegations she had embezzled more than $60,000 from the singer's boutique and fan club. Yolanda was confronted about the alleged embezzlement.
Did you steal any money from Selena's business?
No, ma'am. Not ever.
Can you tell me if you were angry? Frustrated?
No, I was never angry. I was never frustrated.
We were going to fire her, but I wasn't going to prosecute her. I was frustrated because we knew that she was lying.
The family told Yolanda, you can no longer have contact with Selena. You are cut off. For Yolanda, that was catastrophic because Selena was her life.
Yolanda cannot tolerate losing the position she has as being special to Selena's life. There's such rage in that rupture. She has to get rid of her.
Never in my wildest dream did I think that this woman was going to react this way.
On March 31st, 1995, Yolanda asked Selena to meet her at a Days Inn in Corpus Christi to talk about the misunderstanding. She told Selena to come alone.
She had some financial papers that Selena would need for her businesses. Very manipulative, very smart carrot to hang out for Selena.
Selena thought nothing of it to go on her own over there to confront her, which was a mistake.
So Selena agreed to meet Yolanda. But before Yolanda gave the papers, she actually talked Selena into taking her to the hospital. Once again, a very manipulative move. She said that she had been raped and needed to go get an examination. So Selena, being kind, took Yolanda to the hospital. They did the examination, and there was no evidence that she'd been raped.
The story that Yolanda created about having been raped seems to me as an act of trying to close that gap between the two of them, to maintain contact and not lose the connection.
Selena and Yolanda returned to the Days Inn at around 11 that morning. At 11:48, guests heard two women arguing loudly.
I don't think Selena saw this coming for 1 minute. I can only see her going, look, I know what you did is wrong. We'll figure it out. We'll work it out.
I know that at one time she thought highly of this woman. She trusted her. And all that went south.
Just before noon, a single gunshot rang out.
David Motel, it's 901 Navigation Boulevard. What's on it? We have a woman ran in the lobby, said she's been shot. She's laying on the floor and there's blood. How old is she? She looks about 20.
While hotel staff tried to stop the bleeding, police and an ambulance were hurrying to the scene where Yolanda had barricaded herself in her truck. Local reporters began covering the tense standoff.
The assistant police chief tells us that they have provided the suspect with a telephone.
Exactly why I purchased it, to kill myself. I even told people I was going to kill myself, not Selena. I didn't do anything, I was going to kill anybody.
Selena was taken away in an ambulance and rushed to a nearby hospital. As she fought for her life, a police negotiator arrived at the Days Inn motel where Yolanda held a gun to her head and refused to come out.
We trust in God that you're going to come out, that everything will be okay in the eyes of Jesus Christ.
I was trying to give her the gun. I was trying to saying I'm going to kill myself. And as I pulled it out, it just went off because the barrel was back. I didn't mean to do it. Accident.
The most likely scenario is that In experiencing the loss of that idealized relationship, she wanted to kill off that Selena. The one that was disappointed in her, the Selena that was angry at her, she wanted that Selena gone.
I'm coming out.
In a 1995 interview with 2020, Yolanda revealed why she surrendered.
Why didn't you commit suicide when you were in the car all those 9.5 hours?
I hear her tell me, you don't commit suicide because I'll never see you in heaven.
That is such a telling statement of what was going on in Yolanda's head. This delusion that even though she had shot Selena, that Selena still loved her.
Coming up, Selena fights for her life.